Welcome to my home renovation. On today's video you will see 11 days time lapse on how I transform this kitchen to this new one. Coming up. So this is my first video with a time lapse of when I redo my kitchen. I had about 10-11 days, I believe. It was a big job. I have to technically destroy everything and make some kitchen some kind of usable for my wife for the time I get back to work. So it was literally a race for me to get this kitchen done. So yeah, the first part was to remove all the cabinets. Actually, the first part was to secure a little bit, put some plastic on the doors and make a wall also to protect the rest of the house. And start, yeah, breaking apart the cabinets, putting down all the walls. Technically, I'm stripping everything down. Start from zero. You can see in the wall there was also some like loose insulation, very messy. It was also hot. It was beginning of summer, beginning of July. So I finished to remove the insulation. Now I'm breaking all the cement. That one was also pretty messy. A lot of dust, mostly on the sanding part. So the idea is try to get the brick back and to give some character a little bit on the kitchen. So there you go. Now I'm doing the sanding. Very dusty. I had a fan running by the windows, I can see, to get all the dust out. So now it's all clean. So technically the first part of the restoration was done. It was to clear everything and clean up. And you see even the floor, I was able to remove the 5 layers of lino under to recover the floor. And now I'm doing the electric, so it's all the outlet for the dishwasher and countertop, and also for the microwave on the wall or for any extra stuff. 20 amps, all connected. You can see also some plastic over the white plastic over the outlet, as there will be for the plastic the poly later on. And here I'm setting up the line for the lights. So I have technically 2 light switches in the kitchen. One is for the main light, and the other one is for the over the sink and on the cabinet top. Installation just before doing the poly. So I choose to do the traditional installation with a good quality one. I didn't use the pink one because the spray one is way too expensive. So there you go, I put a poly. So the poly I staple it, and I also tape everywhere where the poly connect to another poly, like I'm doing here. But you can see on the right seam of the poly, when you touch the bricks, is some black caulking. And the same thing around the windows, you see a bit some black. That is also everywhere you cannot pull a tape. This caulking prevents the air to go through the plastic to keep the moisture outside. So now I'm doing the drywall, straightforward. I think no, actually no. And yeah, so now taping. So I put tape on every seam, but I didn't do the modding everywhere, depending where was the cabinet. So the first step is to do the taping, and after I have 2 layers of mud. And after the layer of mud, when it is all sanded, I can start doing the painting. So first you do the cutting, the corners, and here I'm doing the primer on the ceiling and the walls. And after, I don't know if you're going to see, but also the final painting, final color, but it's just small places. Here I have already self-leveling cement, and on top of it I put this plastic underlay. And all of these 2 layers help me to get a nice flat floor and level off. So that is the part where I set up the wire for the floor heating system. So first I set up the base of my cabinet, where I want my cabinet to be. It gives me a good idea of where I don't want the wire to be, and how far I still have to stay away from about free spacing on the inside. So I'm starting by doing the perimeter all the way around, and when I done that, after I start to fill up the inside. I done a rough estimation when I ordered the wire, and I took a little bit uh, the size a little bit below than what I was calculated at the beginning. And I ended up by I mean exactly what I needed. I actually have to squeeze a little bit at the end, but I'm still in the standard, so it was fine. I was a little bit worried at the beginning I would have way too much wire, but you could do free spacing and two spacing and free spacing. On this one I just done free spacing all over the place. So there I got the floor heating system in place. I was able to start doing the towers. First time I ever done towers. I was at the beginning I was a little bit messy, putting a little bit cement all over the tires, and I have a lot of cleanup to do as I was going. Through the process I was able to actually to get cleaner and cleaner. I'm also use this little clip, you see yellow and blue. Very useful to keep spacing between tiles, but also to keep the tiles level between one another. Even though my floor wasn't quite very flat where I'm standing right now on the video, I had a little ramp over there, so but overall the job was pretty good. For my first styling job, maybe one little things I would change, but pretty good. So yeah, before doing the grouting, I'm actually installing the upper cabinets, and I also doing some staining at the same time. It was just try to be more efficient as a paint drying. I will be able to start doing grouting like I'm doing right now. My grouting is very easy. Actually, I was somehow expecting it to be a little bit harder to fill up all the groove. Though not too hard, just have to clean it up as you go. So I have to change a lot of water and keep my tiles clean as I was going. Toward the end, my grout was pretty liquid, but didn't seem to affect much the quality. So I'm installing the face frame on my cabinets, and putting cabinets to place as well to this final place. And that is the kitchen before I start to restore, and just to have a little better review of where I was coming from to where I was going. That it was when I finished destroying everything, and that is technically the kitchen, the way I left it at the end of my 11 days. So yeah, it was a big race, 11 days race to get that done.